Hi friends and welcome back to my YouTube channel. My name is Adrian and in today's video I'm going to show you guys my updated makeup routine. I know a lot of you guys asked me for this on Instagram and TikTok and here it is. I would say my makeup routine changed a lot, like you guys could see that in my videos. Also, before I start, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up and don't forget to subscribe me and turn on the bell to not miss any new videos of me. So yeah, let's jump right into the video. So before I start with my makeup, I usually wash my face and I'm using this cleanser right here. And on days like today where my skin is just not that good and I have some blemishes, I'm doing a little bit of skincare underneath of it. So after I wash my face, I'm gonna use a lip balm and I'm using this one from Vaseline. You can use whatever lip balm you have at home. I'm gonna put a little bit more than usual just because so the lips take some more of the hydration thing in. And then we're gonna move on with the skincare. So I'm gonna use this balancing face mist from Bioma and I'm just gonna spray a little bit on my face. So after I'm putting this on, I'm letting it settle down a little, and most of the times I'm using this vitamin C B3 serum thingy. It's for the whole face, and like you can see, I really used a lot of it. So I'm gonna use this, just a tiny bit of it to hydrate my eyes. And then I'm just gonna, massage it in real quick. So I just blended out the serum and that's how it looks like. And sometimes I like to use a second serum for my whole face. And that's the second one. Like, it's from Garnier. It's the Vitamin C Glow Booster Serum. And I really like this one too. It's like my second bottle and it's half empty already. And sometimes I'm using it too. Don't think I'm gonna use that today. So after I did the skincare thing, I'm just gonna put on some face cream. You can use whatever you want or whatever you have at home. And for that part, today I'm gonna use my Cosrx Snail Mucin cream. Just obsessed with this cream at the moment. But I feel like it gives my skin a really nice glow. This is the cream, by the way, and it has like a really gooey consistency, like as you can see. I'm just gonna give this on my face and yeah, then just work it into my skin, and I'm gonna be right back. Okay, you guys, so my skincare is now ready and I'm gonna do my hair real quick off camera, and then I'm gonna be right back and we're gonna do the makeup together. Okay, you guys, so I'm back and my hair is done now, and now we're gonna start with the makeup routine. So the first product I'm using is the She Glam Good Grip Primer. As you can see, it's really well used and I really like the primer. I'm just gonna give some dots on my face, just a little bit, and also a little bit on my finger from my forehead, just to blend it out on here. Yeah, so I'm basically just gonna blend in the primer and then I'm gonna be right back with the next step. Okay, now for the next part, I'm gonna use a spoolie and some brow styling soap. I'm using this one from Essence. So Essence actually discontinued this and they brought out this new brow wax. I haven't used it yet. Basically, I'm just gonna comb out my eyebrows upwards and then to the side like this, and then just put them into shape just like that. And I'm basically just gonna do the same thing on here on the other side. Just brush it out a little and then make sure to get it in the shape just like that, and the brows are done. So after I'm done with my brows, my primer is set, and then I'm going in with the Catrice Soft Glam filter. This is actually like a dupe to the Flawless filter from Charlotte Tilbury, and yeah, I'm just gonna go in with this. This is my placement for it on the cheeks, on my chin, and then here between my eyebrows and on the bridge of my nose just a little bit. I'm gonna blend it out using this brush. It's just like a flat foundation brush from Brushworks, I don't know. And then I'm just gonna blend it out. I like to put this all over my face. This is my placement. So the thing is, after I blend everything out, I'm gonna go in with bronzer and with some contour. I know a lot of people aren't doing that and going in first with their concealer, but I really like to go in with contour and bronzer first and then the concealer. Yeah, I'm gonna show you guys what I'm using. I'm using this two from She Glam. It's the bronzer is in the shade Golden Sun, and it's a really pretty warm brown tone, as you can see. And for the contour, I'm using the color Soft Tan, and it's a really nice grayish color. You see, like, it's really dark and gray, and it's the perfect contour shade. So what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna put it on my back of the hand, just stamp some product on it. This is the brush I'm using for it, and it's a little concealer brush thingy. And I'm just gonna go in here and press the excess off. And then I like to grab my mirror and then put it right here and then stamp a little bit and then go down, you know? Like so. You see? Like that. And then I'm gonna do this on here, and then it's basically the same game. Just right there, and then put it down. And I know it's scary to start with contour, but trust me guys, it's really nice when you get used to it. So don't get scared about it, just go and do it. And then I'm gonna use a sponge and I'm just gonna blend it out even more so it's not like muddy and streaky. The contour instantly gave me like this chiseled look. You see? It's really nice. And now I'm gonna go and do the same thing with the bronzer, but this time I'm gonna put it right here. Then I'm gonna use my fluffy brush. Like, I'm gonna show you the brush to you. It's like this fluffy brush. And then I'm just gonna pick up some of the product like that. And then I'm putting the excess off. And I'm just gonna go on the highest part of my cheek and bring this to my hairline like that. You know, like from here to here. And then I'm also putting it on here. And I'm blending it out with the brush. And then I'm gonna do the same thing right here, and then I'm gonna be right back to you guys. I also forgot to mention I'm gonna blend it out using my damn sponge. And now I'm gonna use the concealer, and for that I'm gonna use the Liquid Camouflage High Coverage Concealer from Catrice. It's also like a drugstore brand. Like, most of my stuff is drugstore. I'm just gonna put a little bit on my inner corner, like not too much, you know, just a little bit. And then a little bit right here on the outer edge of my eye, and right here. And then I'm gonna put some of it under my lip and on my chin. And then I'm just gonna fill the patterns. I don't know if it makes sense, but I'm basically just gonna put some concealer all over my face to have concealer. A little bit on my nose. And then here. And make sure when you put it on here that you put it under your contour, but like, you know, below your bronzer. But, you know, just try to not cover as much of the contour off. I know, it looks scary and I probably look crazy right now, but it's really a trust the process. Also, don't forget to do your forehead. I'm just gonna add a little bit of concealer on there. And now I'm gonna blend everything out. I'm gonna start with my eyes, and I'm using this little brush. And I'm just gonna start and blending everything in or out. I don't know. Do you say blending it out or blending it in? I don't really know. So let me know down below in the comments. Also, while you're here, have you already clicked on the subscribe button? Because if you haven't, you better do so, because I really like posting makeup content on here. And so if you want more, make sure to subscribe me down below. It's free, and yeah, it would mean a lot to me. I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side, just blending it out and leaving my time with it, because we are not stressed and we have all the time in the world. Like, if you don't have to go anywhere and do your makeup, then you have to time, you know. But if you are busy, like, girl, you better hurry up, you know, like you don't have 2 hours of makeup time, you know. So yeah, let's just blend everything out. And on the nose, I like to go like this, you know, like, I don't know how to explain it, but just, you know, from left to the right. And yeah, after we did that, I'm just gonna do my forehead real quick. I also have to mention real quick, I'm not always doing the makeup on my forehead, because you can't even see my forehead most of the time because of my hair. But the thing is, I only wear makeup when I'm doing videos or like doing photos and stuff like that, so it's not that relevant, you know. And from this part right here, I'm gonna use the brush, you know, like just using it as much as I can. Also, you can go over the contour just a little bit with the brush, you know, and the same thing on here. And then I'm gonna use my makeup sponge to go over everything and blend it nicely into the skin. So I'm gonna use the same sponge as earlier, the damp one. So basically I'm just gonna go over everything with the sponge and just working it into my skin. So make sure to blend it out a little bit. You see, like, just dip the sponge in a little bit and blend it, but don't go too far. So the thing is, for the setting spray, I'm gonna use now my Charlotte Tilbury one. So now I'm basically just gonna set my face with this and put on some hydration like this. Make sure to spray everything and then just use a fan or something to make it dry quicker. I'm gonna use this painting I made because I don't have a fan here. But the painting is also gonna do it, like, you know, just to dry it down a little bit. So the thing is, after I'm done with the setting spray, I'm gonna use the powder, and I really like the All About matte pressed powder from Essence. I really like to use this brush here and this one. So I'm gonna start with this one, and I'm gonna use a little bit under my eyes, you know, just like the tiniest amounts of powder, because I really don't like to use a lot of powder. No, and just look up, because if you don't look up, it's gonna crease a little bit more. So yeah, just a little bit of powder here and then a little bit more powder on there. So after I did my eyes, I'm gonna go with the big brush. I'm gonna take some powder and then I'm just gonna set the rest of the complexion. I don't know, I really like this brush at the moment because it's really fluffy and it gets the work done. Thing is, you can also use like a big powder brush. It depends on you, whatever you want. Like, you know, any brush will do it. And after that, I'm gonna press the product even more in and go a little bit on the bronzer with it. Like that. So this is like not a necessity, but I really found out for myself that I really like it when I go over everything again with a sponge. Yeah, now I'm gonna like take some cotton balls. Like, I don't have my cotton pads anymore. I don't know where they went. I put them away or something, and it's like Sunday 10 p.m. and like there are no stores open, so it doesn't matter. It's just a cotton pad or a cotton swab, you know, like just whatever you have at home. And then I'm gonna clean my lips. So after I clean them, I'm just gonna go over with a sponge and I'm gonna put them together and then, like, you know, just work a little bit on them. I don't know if that makes sense. Just like that, so they don't look too out of place, you know. I don't know if it makes sense. So yeah, then I use a powdered bronzer. The thing is, I don't know where I put my powdered bronzer, like the new one I got. So I'm gonna use another shade, a little bit with the Essence bronzer. The thing is, you don't have to put powder bronzer over it, but I like it sometimes, you know, it gives a little bit more color and it just looks more put together. You see, like, it's a little bit more color. And don't forget to blend it into your hairline. And I also like to put it on the tip of my nose for a little bit of that sun-kissed glow look, you know. Just give me 1 minute. Also, I'm using this brush here. It's really nice. It's like the perfect shape for bronzer. You know, just a little bit on there. And the nose again. What I do after I put on the powder bronzer, I'm gonna take a big fluffy brush and then I'm gonna try to brush every excess off so it's not like heavy makeup, you know, so it doesn't look heavy makeup, like it's more of a soft makeup, no makeup makeup, you know. And I also blend it into my hair upwards. I want it to look more put together, so I'm just gonna brush it out like that. And yeah, that's actually it, like with the big, I don't know what you call it, with a big secret, I guess. So that's how it looks right now. And then you guessed it, we're gonna go over with the sponge, and I'm just gonna go lightly over it so it picks up more of the pigment of the bronzer and it looks even more like skin. You know, like makeup is not gonna look like skin, but you know, just for that little effect thingy. And I just love it how it looks in the end. And now I'm gonna go over with my setting spray from Charlotte Tilbury, and then I'm gonna use another one. So after I put this Charlotte Tilbury one on, I'm gonna use the painting again. And then I'm gonna use this one from NYX. Like, they sent me this like a week ago, and I don't know, like I used it like twice now, and I really like the finish of the both when you mix them together. So yeah, I'm just gonna go over everything with this beautiful dewy finish satin, fini satin. I don't know, fini satin, I don't know how you pronounce it, but like with the dewy finish one. Basically the same thing, so your whole face is wet, and then I'm just gonna fan it out again. And that's basically it with the makeup. Like, it's gonna dry down a little bit more, and then it's gonna look even nicer. Okay, you guys, so that's the finished makeup look. I hope you guys liked the video. If you want to see more makeup videos, make sure to give this video a big thumbs up, and don't forget to subscribe me down below and click on the bell icon to not miss any new posts of me out. And make sure to check my shorts part because I'm posting daily shorts. So yeah, see you guys next week Friday with a new video. So till then, stay healthy, and yeah, see you guys, bye.
I know you got all dressed up for the club, waiting on